What the heck is going on? Today I'm presenting 5 films that I really like that have not so good Rotten Tomatoes scores. In descending order from the highest score to the lowest score, in 5th place I have Man of Steel. 56% for Man of Steel is insane. It's absolutely crazy. This movie is good. I really like this movie. I would put this movie up at like 85%. I dig this thing so much. Henry Cavill is great. Michael Shannon as General Zod, don't come at me. He's the best villain in the whole DCEU. With the DCEU now wrapped up, he's the best villain. Like, let's be honest. Motivation, intimidation, everything that counts, he's the guy. The score is insane. It's so good. It's shot well. Zack Snyder is just in his bag in this. Amy Adams is great. The Battle of Smallville, heck yeah, the whole movie's awesome. 56% is absurd. What the heck's wrong with you? With a 48%, I have The Great Gatsby. It's probably not perfect. It's probably not amazing or anything like that. But for what it's worth as an adaptation of the novel, I like this one too. Tobey Maguire, he tries his best, but freaking Joel Edgerton in this one, dude is so good. That scene where him and Leo are yelling at each other, he is so freaking good. Joel Edgerton's such an underrated actor. Leonardo DiCaprio, obviously, he's amazing. Baz Luhrmann as a director, sometimes people don't like what he does, but I think in this movie, dude was absolutely cooking. As far as like the aesthetic of it and the atmosphere of those Gatsby parties, heck yeah, dude, this movie is really cool. The soundtrack is fun too. The soundtrack, the score, it's really fun. It's upbeat. It fits some of those big party extravaganzas really well, and it also fits some of those quieter, melancholy moments too. I like this movie. Up next with a 35%, I have Home Alone 2. 35% for Home Alone 2? What's wrong with you? Is Home Alone 2 kind of the same movie as Home Alone 1, but in New York and not in Kevin's house? Yes, but how can you not just enjoy it, you know? The hotel vibe is great. You have some really wholesome moments with Kevin and the bird lady and the shopkeeper, Mr. Shopkeep. The wet bandits, the sticky bandits, they strike again. They're as good as ever. And it's just like, it's more of the first film. Like, what's not to like about that? Even if it's just like kind of a reskin of the first film, 35% is way too low. There are films that do that all the time now, and they have way higher score. As far as a Christmas movie goes, this one has tremendous atmosphere. If you haven't watched Home Alone 2 in a long time, I highly recommend it. It's got a great Christmas feeling. The wet bandits, the sticky bandits are awesome. Kevin's great. The traps are great. Hell yeah, I love this movie. Up next, we have 34%. This is the first one where I'm like, maybe I'm wrong, but I like it. I'll die on that hill, and that's the movie Paul Blart. Mall Cop, baby. Paul Blart is funny. It is a funny movie. Kevin James, dude cooks this whole entire movie. He's so absurd. Paul Blart as a character is great. Like I said, the film's just funny, dude. It has some really fun, but also like action-packed sequences that I think just fit the vibe of both a comedy and like this heist, Die Hard ripoff really well. The intro scene with Detroit Rock City when they're all breaking into the mall, awesome scene. The freaking Rainforest Cafe when he's taking them all out one by one, that's a really cool scene too. And dude, I like this film, man. It's funny. It's funny as hell. I don't even know where to start. I was gonna start naming funny moments, but I just can't do it. They're just all really good. Justice for my boy Paul Blart. Paul Blart 2, we don't have to talk about that one, but the first one, banger. In first place, I guess it's first, it has the lowest score, which funny enough, this has the lowest score, but it's my favorite movie of the 5, and I will never understand this. That's Hook. This film captures that Spielberg magic. Sure, it has a few things here and there that didn't age tremendously, but as far as like that feeling of magic, this is like one of the best you can get. It's one of my favorite Peter Pan stories. Robin Williams is so good in this. Playing Peter Banning and Peter Pan, finding his youth, finding what makes Peter Pan such a special character. It's so beautiful, man. It's touching as hell. The Lost Boys, Rufio, all of them are phenomenal. And Dustin Hoffman as Hook, this is the best version of Captain Hook ever put to screen. Like TV, movie, film, everything. This is the best version of Captain Hook I think ever done. The story of an aging man who's scared of dying, who's scared of being forgotten, losing his legacy, and fighting for relevance, fighting for this feud that has given him relevance for a long time, this feud with Peter. It's such an amazing story for every character involved. The score, good lord, dude. John Williams, the dude cooks every single time, but the dude just goes sicko mode in this. The dude is so good. Listen to some of these hook scores. Yeah, it's so beautiful, man. It's so freaking good. And as a director, Steven Spielberg is, again, tremendous. He's so good. He's at the top of his game in this era. Man, I love this film. All of the practical sets, insane. So cool. I could go on to this movie forever. So many memorable moments and scenes and characters. The feeling, the atmosphere of this movie, man, dude, so special, so unique. You can't replicate this, you know? This is just the culmination of people who are doing incredible work. Love this movie to death. 29% on Rotten Tomatoes is the biggest travesty I think I've ever seen on that website. I freaking love this movie. Watch it. It's so good. It's so special. It's the best Peter Pan story ever put to screen, ever done, ever. I'm not even convinced it's a hot take. I don't even feel like I have to defend myself. I'm that confident. That's the video. Thanks so much for watching. New videos every single day. Subscribe so you can check out a video every day. I'm on like a 65-day streak. Hell yeah, dude. That's lit. Thanks for watching. Bye.